my specific interest in consultation recording research goes back to a meeting I had in Toronto. And a fellow there was relaying the story of an oncologist at the BC Cancer Agency who had a fellow who had prostate cancer. And the fellow came in to his initial treatment consultation with the doc. And at one point during the consultation, well, throughout the consultation, the oncologist was just wondering why this fellow was keeping his jacket on, sort of 3/4 length jacket, and keeping his arms kind of clutched to his body. Wondered if he was cold or just whether that was his manner. And then at one point, the fellow's arms were raised onto the side desk, and out slipped out a McLean's magazine onto the floor. And then out of the McLean's magazine fell a tape recorder. And the patient was very embarrassed, and the oncologist said, "Well, what have we got here?" And the patient said, "I was afraid that I wasn't going to remember what you told me, and so I wanted to record the consultation." The patient felt that the doctor might refuse the request to record if asked, so the patient had brought in a recorder in a McLean's magazine, and then realizing he couldn't really conceal the recorder very well just with the magazine, had tucked it into his jacket and kept his arms folded so he could record that consultation. That patient was a pioneer, and in that, to me, was such a strong message that this was a need. And if it's a need, communication need for one patient, it's a communication need for hundreds of patients.